Hey, darling. Let's go ahead and do a little flow before I go take a yoga class myself because I need it. Got back from Missoula yesterday, just like in the final kind of packings of my house. Yeah, because that's going to happen this week, and I got to be out next week, which is so crazy. So I just feel like everything's like moved like really fast, but you know, it's moving. But yeah, but I hope that you are well and good, and maybe we can jump on a call in a couple weeks, maybe beginning of December, just to check in. So but let's go ahead and come down and onto our backs to start us off. Drag your knees up into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug before you bring yourself into your Shavasana to start. Exhale. Let your legs move all the way down to the end of the mat. Let your toes swap out to the side. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Maybe take up some extra space on your mat today, so go really wide with your legs. You can go wide with your arms. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. Allow yourself just to come into your normal breath. So breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Always out starting off our classes from a space of gratitude. We give gratitude to the universe, just recognizing an energy that's bigger than us, that we're still collectively a part of. We give gratitude to the earth. She reminds us that we live in a space of abundance rather than a space of scarcity. We have everything that we need and that we ourselves are more than enough. We give gratitude to the indigenous people of these lands, the Northern Cheyenne and the Crow, the Salish, the Blackfoot, Lakota, and Sioux. And reminding ourselves that gratitude for the people is just the first baby step in us coming into a right relationship. It goes thought, word, and then deed. We give gratitude for this practice of yoga because it reminds us that we as human beings are innately good. We're kind and honest, generous and just. We give gratitude to Black and Brown people as the original creators and sustainers of this practice. In a space of ahimsa, also known as loving action. We give gratitude to our bodies and to ourselves, to our own ancestors and our own lineage. Recognizing our and their trials and triumphs, traumas, tribulations, and transgressions, and holding ourselves responsible for how we choose to repair and restore from any damages that have been done, in order to build a peaceful, loving, and liberated world for 7 generations and beyond. And if there's a person or persons, place or places that you'd like to dedicate your practice to today, draw them into your mind's eye. Take a nice deep inhale. Breathe them into your heart center, and then on your exhale, send them love. Bring some movement into your toes and into your fingers. Maybe taking your thumb across the tips of your fingers. Letting a bend in one knee and then the other. Shifting back and forth side to side. Pull the soles of the feet together to touch and let yourself come into a reclined butterfly pose. Soften through your tailbone. You can always kind of bounce through your glutes a little bit just to open up through your hips. In terms of what that feels like, you can squeeze both glutes at once and release. You can bounce through one and squeeze and release, and then in the other. squeeze and release. Pull your knees back to your center line and then heel toe your feet wide to the edges of the mat. Let the knees knock in, counter that butterfly. Knees knocked in, tuck your tailbone, try to lengthen through your low back and open up through the outside of your hips. Hold here. Breathe deep. For 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then heel toe your feet back to your center. And then extend your left leg long, interlock your fingers on the front part of your right shin, pull your right knee towards your right armpit. Maybe do some kind of sideways motions with your knee, and then maybe do some small circles, pressing shin into palms, palms into shin. To move through it, moving in one direction, and then the opposite direction. Then take the left hand to the outside of the right knee and turn and spin and stack your right hip over your left. As you turn and look up past your right fingertips, big inhale here. Exhale slowly, bring yourself all the way back to your center line, and then extend the sole of the right foot high to the sky. Flex the toes in towards the face. Walk your hands up the back part of your calf, aim your chin towards your shin, pull the leg in towards you, keep flexing and pressing the ceiling away, flex the toes in towards your face, let the back of the skull move all the way down to the earth. And then put a big bend in the knee and grab from the inside of the leg to the outside of the foot, come into a one-legged happy baby, big inhale here. Exhale, hold. Two more big breaths, big inhale. And exhale, last one, big inhale. Exhale, pull the heel in towards your groin and then take the outside edge of the foot and place it on the top of your left thigh and pull your right knee down towards the end of the mat. Use your elbows to pop your heart and chest up. Hold here, big inhale. Be mindful of your right knee. And then slowly release. Let the leg move all the way down to the end of the mat. Lengthen. And then do the same thing on the second side. Interlock your fingers, maybe the opposite interlock over the front of the left shin. Pull your left knee down towards your left armpit. Squeeze here, let the left foot hang limp. Hold here, big inhale. Exhale, hold. Maybe do some circles, maybe moving in one direction. And then in the opposite direction. And then maybe moving the leg kind of back and forth, side to side. And then take your right hand to the outside of the left knee and then slowly turn and stack your left hip over your right as you turn and look up past your left fingertips. Deep twist in the spine. Breathe deep here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly pull your knee all the way back to your center line. Extend the leg high to the sky. Flex the toes away from you as you walk the hands up the backside of the calf. Aim your chin towards your shin. Hold here. Flexing and pressing, elbows to either side of your knee. Check in with your hip. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back of the skull comes all the way down to the earth. Grab from the inside of the leg to the outside of the foot and bring yourself into a one-legged happy baby. Hold here. For 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then pull the heel in towards the groin and then let the outside edge of the foot come to the top of the thigh as you pull the left knee down towards the end of the mat, holding onto the foot. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. Breathe deep into the base of the belly, big inhale. And exhale, one more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Let the leg move all the way down to the end of the mat, and then pull both knees up into the chest. Give yourself a big hug here. Rock back and forth side to side. Bring yourself into two-legged happy baby. Soles of the feet high to the sky. Flex. Rock out back and forth side to side across your low back and sacrum. Breathe deep into the base of your pelvis. And then exhale, slowly release. Take your hands back behind your knees. Rock and roll on your spine and bring yourself all the way up and into a simple seat. Cross your legs, crown of the head lifts high. Hold onto your knees. And then rock your head from one side, releasing any tension that you're holding in your neck. Slowly over to that opposite side. Pull through the crown of the head, roll down through the shoulder blade. And then bring your head back to your center line. Let your chin move up to the sky, and maybe take your hands to the front part of your throat. Just releasing anything that you might be holding in the front side of your throat as you breathe deep. And then exhale, let the crown of the head lift as you tuck your chin in towards your chest. Take your hands to the back of your neck and maybe massage out through anything that you might be holding through the upper part of your shoulders, through your spine. Slowly bring your head all the way back to your center line. Slowly turn and look out past your right shoulder. Eyes move into the side of the skull. Crown of the head lifts high to the sky. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly move your chin through your center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Turn and look out past your opposite shoulder. Roll down and back. Eyes move into the side of the skull for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then slowly bring your chin back to your center line. Do some small circles with your neck here, moving in one direction. Or we'll do half circles first in the opposite direction. Check in with any worry that you're holding in your spine. Be careful. Move slowly and smoothly. Put your chin back through your center, lift your chin to your center line. Small circles through your heart and chest, pulling you forward and then pulling you back. Staying with your breath here for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Bring yourself back to your center line, roll into yourself. Inhale, heart and chest pull you forward. Exhale, roll in. Inhale, heart and chest move you forward. Exhale. Inhale, heart and chest move you forward. Rock back onto your seat, release your feet. Hold here. Bring yourself up into a boat pose and then little taps down. You can always release your hands for 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll over your knees and shins. Bring yourself into a tabletop. Press and round into your cat. Inhale into your cat. Do some barrel rolls through your hips in one direction and then the other, checking in with the tops of the femur bones and your hip joint. Exhale, press and round. Inhale, heart and chest move you forward. Exhale, press and round. Inhale, take it forward. And then left hand comes underneath the face, right hand comes high to the sky. Reach high and then flip the palm and come down and onto your shoulder. Hold here.
Hand can come offside the mat. Extend that left leg back behind you and swing your left foot out towards your right fingertips. Be mindful of your knee. Check in with your hip. Hold here. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths. Big inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Big inhale. And then from here, take that left hand next to your face and bring yourself up, and you're gonna walk your hands towards your knee and bring yourself into your gate pose. So your left leg is extended. Take your right hand up and over. Breathe deep into the base of your belly. Ground and plant through the outside edge of that left foot. You can always keep a little bend in the knee. Keep reaching. Exhale. Take the right palm down. Take the left hand high to the sky. And then sweep your left foot back and bring yourself into a stargazer. Open up through the heart and the chest. Big inhale here. Exhale. Sweep that left foot back. Arm comes high. Bring yourself back up and into your gate pose. And then tuck your back right toes as you send yourself back into a half child's. Draw your fingertips out in front of you. Hold here. Be mindful of that left knee. Slowly shift yourself forward. Pull that left knee underneath your left hip. Exhale, press around. Inhale, heart and chest, pull you forward. Same thing on that second side. Take your right hand underneath your face. Left hand comes high to the sky. Flip the palm and bring it all the way down and onto that left shoulder. Your right hand comes offside on the mat. Send your right leg out. Press back through the heel. Sweep your right toes towards your left fingertips. Hold here. You can always put yourself in a little half bind. You can always check in with your hip. Be mindful of your right knee. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. 1 more time, big inhale. And exhale. And then slowly, you're gonna take your right palm next to your left cheek and then walk your hands back to meet your leg. Leg is extended, bring yourself down that leg and into a gate pose. Lift up and out of your hip, wrap your muscles around your bones, reach to your left fingertips, big inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale. Slowly pull yourself all the way down to your left hand. Right hand comes high to the sky. Modified side plank. Right fingertips can reach. You're gonna swing your right foot back and roll open through your heart and chest. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold deep. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, swing. Right foot out. Pull yourself all the way back up. And then take hands down to the earth. Tuck your back left toes. Send yourself back into a one-legged child's pose. Curl your fingertips out in front of you. Lengthen through the spine. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. 1 more time, big inhale here. Exhale. Shift yourself forward. Release the right foot. Drag that right knee underneath your right hip. Exhale, press them around. Inhale, heart and chest, move you forward. Bring the big toes together to touch. Send your hip bones back, or your sit bones back towards your heels. Let your forehead come down to the earth. Come down and into your child's pose. Tops of the feet are flat to the mat. Breathe deep here. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly walk your hands all the way back towards your knees. Shift yourself over and onto your seat. Kick your legs out in front of you. Move your seat back behind you. Flex your toes in towards your face. Sit up nice and tall and then roll down and over the tops of your thighs. Keep flexing your feet in towards you. as you pull your elbows to either side of your calves and you keep pulling in on your low belly. Breathe into your back body, up in between your shoulders. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Again, big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Then slowly walk your hands all the way up your shins. Scoot your seat forward. And then move yourself all the way down and onto your back. Pull your knees up into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Let the back of the skull come all the way down to the earth. Send the soles of the feet high to the sky. And then slowly put a bend in the knees and extend the legs all the way down to the end of the mat. Let your toes flap out to the side. Take one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Allow yourself just to breathe here in your Shavasana. I'll grab a little card for us today from the Wisdom of the Elders Oracle deck by Sean Leonard. Ceremonial sacred fire and dedication. And the number 16. The third sacred fire is the fire that fire keepers use for their ceremonies. It's a spiritual doorway to the spiritual realm so that we can communicate with our relations from the beginning and the end of time. The ceremonial fire is used in all our celebrations, whether it's a pipe ceremony, a sweat ceremony. When someone dies, we have a sacred fire that burns for 4 days. Regardless of the event, there's a sacred fire. The fire keeper's role of keeping the sacred fire going is important. The kindling and the fuel with which you feed the fire has to be the best wood. You must not use damp or old wood. And when you make a prayer for the ceremonial fire, you only say good things, think good thoughts, and feel good emotions. The prayers that you put into the fire connect with the smoke from the tobacco, and those prayers are carried up to the spirit world and to the Creator. As the smoke rises into the air, it carries the prayers higher into the heavens where the eagle soars. We honor the fire itself because it's sacred. It connects us to the sun's sacred fire, as we are the one with the first light, and it helps us connect the core of the earth, which created our world and the environment we live in. If you've drawn this card today, you may also be called upon to perform a serious duty that requires dedication and effort. It might also be a reminder to be mindful of your words and your actions. Perhaps you may wish to light a campfire or even light a candle and make an offering for your prayers this evening or today. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. The sacred light, the sacred feminine, the sacred masculine, and the sacred love in me sees, honors, and reflects the sacred light, the sacred feminine, the sacred masculine, and the sacred love in each of you, the collectively in all of us. Thank you all for sharing your practice with me and for trusting me with your bodies, hearts, minds, spirits, and souls. When you do leave this space, be sure to go in peace and remember to serve love always, because love is our only pathway to liberation. Thanks so much, everybody. Hope everyone has a great start to your week, and more videos coming soon. Peace and love.